Alright, now that we know how we can use different AI models, keep in mind that these pre-configured and already existing models, you can use them straight off the box if you have access to AI Builder, while building your own custom AI model will require you access to Dataverse, and you will have to create a custom table. We will see all of that. Now let's create a simple AI process that is going to do some sentiment analysis on some tweets. And update the Excel sheet that we have created previously. So let's create a new process from scratch. This is going to be an instant flow, and we're gonna call it sentiment analysis. It will be a manually triggered flow, and let's add the new step. The new step, first we have to connect to Twitter, and we have to get all of the tweets that we want to do sentiment analysis on. So let's get some tweets. So we will search for tweets, and we will search for RPA. So let's save it. After that, we will run sentiment analysis. So we will search for the AI Builder, and we will look for the sentiment analysis option. Analyze positive or negative sentiment text. So we'll select this, and we will also select the language. And here in the text, we will insert the text. So the text that we want to insert is the text content of the tweet. So let me show you what I am looking at right here. So what we want to insert right here is the dynamic content, is the tweet text. So let's insert that right there. So this created automatically, as always, a loop that is going to search for the, let's see how many, 20. Let's do it just for 5 tweets. It's going to do it for 5 tweets, and it's going to give us the sentiment for these 5 tweets. So now we have the sentiment analysis being run on each tweet. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to insert this information inside of Google Sheet. So if you see that I can add an action inside of this loop right here, or I can add an action outside of the loop. I will add an action inside because it's inside that I want to insert inside of Google Sheets. So let's search for Sheets, and let's insert a new row. Right here, insert a new row. We will pick the file that we want to insert. So we will insert this inside of attachments, inside of the tweet file. We will select the worksheet that we want to use. And we will also insert the information, the tweet. And let's also insert this, the sentiment analysis. So let's insert this, and this should insert all of our. Now, when we inserted the sentiment sentence, a new loop has been inserted, created automatically here for us. So inside the first, we're inserting the tweet, the user. We can insert also the username. So let's search for the username, and the username is, so let's use the user ID that is tweeted by, and let's add a little bit more sentiment assessment. So we can say overall text sentiment. Let's see what that is, and let's also add the score. All right, let's try out our process and see if it works. So to recap, we have just built a process that is going to be manually triggered. It's going to search for some tweets about RPA. Let's change it to love so that we have a more, maybe a more positive keyword. We are going to do a sentiment analysis on each one of these tweets. And after that, we will insert the inside of this Google Sheet. We will insert the tweet, the user who posted it, and some sentiment analysis results that we're going to extract from our flow. All right, let's save this. Let's test it and see the results. So let's test this manually. Let's run the test, run the flow. The process has run successfully, so it is taking its time right here. Let's take a look at here. So this is going actually pretty fast. And these are the results that we got so far. Now that is how easy it is to use Power Automate and AI Builder together to build complex flows that do very useful things that otherwise with code or with other services would take a lot more time.